Welcome to the latest edition of Randy Taste Things. Of course, I am Randy, your favorite, stunningly handsome, bearded gentleman who drinks things on camera and tells you about them. Now, y'all just learn something about your boy here today. See, y'all just think I'm some beer drinking, whiskey drinking guy. Let me tell you something. We just need to get fancy and sophisticated on here. I got three delicious wines in front of me from a luxury wine brand, mind you. And we're going to drink those today, right here, and tell you all about it. First, make sure you're on the hottest place on YouTube, Randy and Dave's Place. Subscribe, get yourself some alerts. You know the deal. Why would you want to miss this? I mean, come on. You know the deal. You know you want this. Anyway, what I have here is from Napa Quilt. I have their Cabernet. I have their Thread Count Red Blend. And then from their same portfolio, I have the Clark and Telephone from Bella Gloss. This is a Pinot Noir. Now, I am going to drink them. I actually do know the proper order this time. We're going to go choom, choom, choom. This is going to be the lighter. This will be in the middle. This is going to be the one that's going to get me. This is going to have the most tannins in it. So let's go. Let's drink a little Thread Count Red Blend. The juice from this bottle does come from Mendocino County, I believe he told me earlier today. The guy was here earlier. It doesn't say on the bottle. I'm pretty sure he said this juice was from Mendocino County, maybe some from Sonoma. Let's find out. Very inky color, very beautiful color, actually. It's a Zinfandel base with Merlot, Petit Syrah, and Petit Verdot to round out the blend. Very fruit forward on the nose, which is what you would expect in that. Let's see. Ooh, nice. A little jammy. You get a little bit of that red fruit jamminess. There's a little bit of spice in there from the Zinfandel to be expected. A little earthiness from that Zinfandel. I think it's about 45% Zinfandel. So you're definitely going to get that earthy, spicy tones from the Zin. But the Petit Syrah and that Petit Verdot and that Merlot really just rounds it out and gives it a little bit of fruitiness that it needs. This is very easy drinking. I normally don't recommend chilling red wines, but you could definitely chill this down to about 40 degrees and drink it during the summer. It would actually be pretty refreshing. It's pretty nice. Definitely would recommend that. Next, we have got the Bella Gloss Clark and Telephone Pinot Noir. This is from Santa Barbara County, where all these grapes are grown. They actually have a whole line of Clark and Telephone, not Clark, Starter, but they have a whole line of Bella Gloss Pinot Noirs. This is the Clark and Telephone of that lineup. There's a few other ones. I think there's about 4 or 5 maybe in the lineup. I don't have the book in front of me, but I think there's 4 or 5 Bella Glosses in the lineup. They're all good. This is the Clark and Telephone. This is one of the more popular ones for sure. I almost smell cherries. Almost like a tart cherry on the nose. That's really what I get out of it. Again, very rich, purpley, inky color. I like it. And no, these are not proper wine glasses, but it doesn't matter. When wine's this good, it doesn't matter what you drink it out of. It's going to taste amazing. Ooh. Yeah. Cherry juice, which honestly, a lot of Pinot Noirs come off as that cherry juice type of a flavor. Very easy drinking. Definitely keep this one at room temperature. When you chill, so just so you know, the reasoning behind not wanting to chill red wines for the most part is you kill the flavonoids and stuff when you chill it. And that's not the idea here of these wines. White wines are the exact opposite. You definitely should chill those. They just drink better that way. I'm not a huge white wine fan, but that is the proper way to drink. Whites would be to chill them. But red, you want to keep that rich, full flavoredness and the tannins in the red. That's why you're drinking these. If you're a red wine fan, you don't want to kill any of that by refrigerating it. So this is probably going to be my favorite of the lineup. Actually, I already know it's the favorite of my lineup. But anyway, This is the Napa Quilt Cab. This is 100% Napa Valley grapes. And if you know anything at all about winemaking, you know that the Napa Valley is where the most prominent, most sought after wines from California really come from, is the Napa Valley. Napa Valley juice is really expensive. This bottle is probably, depending on where you are, anywhere from $45 to $52.99, somewhere in that range. Very dark, rich color. I love the way it looks. Fruit and leather on the nose, which is exactly what you would expect from a Napa Cab. Yeah, definitely fruit and leather. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's that rich, jammy, full-bodied. Tannins really coat the tongue. Got a little bit of that grit you can feel on your teeth. Yeah, this is fantastic. This is a beautiful bottle of wine, almost as beautiful as my beer. Just kidding. It could never be this beautiful, you know. This is majestic, you know. I'm like a lion, you know, floating around your dreams, roaring you to sleep. Yeah, I'm not going to roar, but you get the idea. I know you ladies know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Get you some of that. Now, I know some of y'all surprised by this, but I do enjoy some nice red wines. I will say I don't drink them often because they do give me heartburn and they make me really, really sleepy. And I don't have to drink a lot of it for it to make me very sleepy. I don't know what it is in the wine that makes me sleepy, but it does. So there's that. And I don't have to drink a lot of it. So I don't drink wine often. So I probably won't there probably won't be a ton of wine episodes. So this is probably a rarity, honestly, for us. But yeah, again, hottest place on YouTube, Randy and Dave's place. Also, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We'll be posting content on there as well. Yeah, we're going to have some fun stuff coming up for sure. Adopt a kitten, adopt a puppy, donate to St. Jude, or you know what? The Shriners Children's Hospital, too. All these kids need some help and could use all the support you can give them. Remember, size matters. So does the gravy on your biscuits. Boom, I am out.